at a market here. We are seeing a little bit of pressure here as the day wears on. Beans started off trying to stay above board here, but kind of fading,
Yeah, I think the beans are going to struggle. We're hearing more and more harvest results trickling in, and some of these bean yields are better than expected. I think the expectations was at the end of August it was dry, and that dry weather was going to take top yield off of the soybeans, and maybe it did, but the question is, did it take the top yield off from 52 bushels an acre or 58 or 60? Because these yields so far anyway are coming in much better than expectations, near record in many, many areas. So you have a combination of big yields here in the U.S., forecasts for rain for Brazil that are talking about increased rain chances starting in early October, which would be just nearly perfect for them. And then you also have maybe a slowdown in some export business. We've only had one private sale this week. That was on Monday. In the last 3 days, we haven't had anything. We have very strong exports this morning, which were kind of a buy the rumor, sell the facts sort of trade. It gave us a little bit of a bounce early in the day, and we've sold out ever since then. So I think that combination of that harvest pressure, weather in South America, big yields, seasonal tendencies are turning lower. It should start weighing on grain prices, I think, over the next couple of weeks as we go into late September and early October.
The interest rate cut's going to play into this at all or not?
Well, yeah, I think they should. Yesterday after that rate cut, we saw a big drop in the U.S. dollar. But by the end of the day, after we kind of absorbed the news, the U.S. dollar started to rally and produce kind of a reversal type session. Gold and silver reversed course as well. They were sharply higher and then reversed to end lower on the day. Now they're trying to trade higher today. Gold and silver are. As you would think that would be kind of a play here, inflationary type play to buy those metals and sell the dollar. So this should help commodities overall. It should help our exports. And I think if we get a combination of lower prices during harvest, lower dollar, we could have a really strong export program maybe during the fourth quarter, October, November timeframe. We could see very strong exports for some of the countries. Mexico's been a very good buyer of U.S. corn. We're above last year's pace already as far as Mexico goes, and that may continue. I think it should continue, especially if we see these lower prices.
How about livestock?
Oh, very quiet over in that cattle market, choppy type trade as far as the cash goes. A lot of the asking prices are that 184, 85 area in the Southern Plains. I don't think we're going to get that this week, but I do think we could see at least steady, maybe $1 higher cash trade. The cutout values are struggling. Packers are losing their margins, so they don't really want to pay $4 or $5 higher cash trade, but I could see them paying steady to $1 higher. And you see the futures market rallying today. A lot of that is on the strength of the stock market, which had a pretty good day yesterday, having a really good day this morning.
All right, anything else we should be aware of?
I think the main things are to watch the yield results coming in here for both corn and soybeans. We have a lot of producers telling us these corn yields are just amazing, well above expectations. Now, there is some areas that had a lot of flooding issues, maybe some green snap. They're saying yields aren't the best, but I think everybody agrees it's dried down, and we're going to have probably the biggest soybean harvest, second biggest corn harvest ever in history.
Okay. Even up here, too, with the heat the last few days, we sure pushed the crop along.
Yes, it has in a lot of areas. So, yeah, we're going to be, there's some rain chance for next week, but before that, I think it's full bore trying to get the crop out of the field.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it, Brian. Thank you much.